Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the brand new Bravado Greenwood Cruiser in Grand Theft Auto Online. I am very excited to get into some more cop cars, and we got a couple more to do that we're going to be doing shortly after this video. So if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe because I am going to be covering everything from this DLC, and I'm trying to hit 300,000 subs this year, so let's make it happen. I would appreciate it a lot. Alrighty, here we are within the workshop. Let's go ahead and get started with the armor upgrade. The body trim, we can also delete that if we want to, and I think that I will for today's customization. I think it kind of makes sense to take it off. Race brakes, we will go for those. Engine all the way up, of course. For the exhaust, we do have some dual options here. I think that I will probably just keep it single exit for right now, I think. For the hood, we have a hood-mounted stop sign or a mounted police sign. That's really odd. I've never seen that before. Is that a thing for back in the day? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm very curious about that, actually. For the headlights, we will go xenon, I think. And for the livery, we do have a bunch of different ones that we can go for on this car today. So let's go ahead and take a quick look through all of these. Pretty cool options. I'm definitely a fan of these. I mean, oh, that one's kind of really neat, actually. I'd like one that's kind of era fitting. I almost feel like the LSPD one is kind of, very good. At the same time, though, maybe a highway patrol build could be kind of cool. I kind of like the look of that. Let's, or state trooper. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of sweet. I'm gonna go for this option today. All right, so we got that on the car. Next up, we got police equipment that we can equip this thing with. So we can equip it with basic searchlights, a folded single searchlight, a raised single searchlight. We got folded dual, we got a driver raised, and raised dual searchlights. Let's go ahead and just throw on the raised dual. I think that's kind of cool. For the push bars on this thing, we can definitely go through some pretty cool ones. I kind of like the assault push bar so far. I think that's my favorite one, so I'm going to go for that option. And for emergency lighting, it comes with emergency lighting number 2, but you also do have number 1 that you can put on as well. These are kind of cool, like how retro they are and stuff. At the same time, though, I think that I do just want to go for like emergency lighting number 7. I love the detail of that with all the spinning little things in there. That is so cool to me. I really like that. That's really neat. So we'll go with that. For the color, I'm almost wondering if I should go for like a Blaine County retro like police car, except now we have to change the livery. Let's maybe think about that. Oh, sheriff. Okay, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. Is there like a Sandy Shores? There's a Grapeseed PD, Paleto Bay PD. Is there like a county sheriff? Let's see. County Sheriff Light. Let's go for that one. No, wait a minute. I don't know. Kind of like the Grapeseed one almost, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It's so tempting. There's so many good ones, but I just don't know which one to pick. Maybe the Sheriff Light is kind of the way to go. I'll stick with that one for right now. We'll stick with that. For the suspension, I think I'm going to keep it raised, actually. Just because, if I have to go off-roading with the car or anything like that, I think it'll be good to have. So we'll keep that. Raised transmission, we will go for that. Turbo tuning, let's also go for that. For the wheels, I feel like these aren't super, like, police-esque. So I'm kind of thinking about changing these up. Maybe going for like Spooners or something. I feel like Spooners look very police-esque. So we'll go for those. We'll do them in black, I think, as well. And we've got the bulletproof tires on there. For the windows, I think I will tint them. Maybe not all the way out, but light smoke for sure. And I think that's pretty much it for what we can actually do to the Bravado Greenwood Interceptor. Or is that what it's called? What is it called? Let me find out. Bravado Greenwood Cruiser. Okay, there you have it. All right, let's take this thing outside. We're going to do a sound test as well as a full review on the car. So let's quickly take a listen here. Okay, so it sounds very basic. It doesn't sound, any different than a regular Greenwood, I don't think. Let's see how these lights work. These look really cool. I think these are the coolest police lights I've actually seen in GTA Online. I think these are a lot better looking than some of the other ones that we've got on the more modern sort of police cars. These are really cool. I just love the detail of them. They look so sick to me. And of course, they do make people on the streets, you know, come to stops and pull over and everything like that. And Vincent is talking to us. Oh, that's right. With these cars, you get access to dispatch work, I believe it is. It's pretty cool. So you can accept dispatch work with these, that's actually really neat. That's a cool feature. I'm not going to do that right now because we're in the middle of the review, obviously, so I'm not going to just, you know, hop out and start doing some crazy stuff. But it's cool that, you know, Vincent just gets on your radio and just starts talking to you about it. Like, that's really neat. So very, very cool. Now, as far as the performance of this thing goes, it is the Bravado Greenwood, which it's based off of. Now, unfortunately, despite that the Bravado Greenwood is a muscle car, this thing does not get a wheelie because it is a service or emergency vehicle, I should say. So no wheelie, which is really unfortunate. I wish that this thing was in the muscle car category, you know, so that we would get that wheelie, or at least that it would get the wheelie, but unfortunately that is not the case. However, it is actually a pretty good performing vehicle. I have to say, this is actually one of the better handling muscle cars, believe it or not, the Bravado Greenwood, and obviously this thing's not a muscle car, so it's not the exact same, but it's pretty similar. It feels very similar to the Bravado Greenwood, but it feels like, you know, pretty good in the corners and stuff like that. It goes around them very well. No real drama going on. It drifts out a little bit, but it's, you know, nothing too crazy. Overall, it's a very solid vehicle to drive. It has a little bit of oversteer, which is good. It's better than, you know, understeering. But yeah, it's a solid vehicle, and in a straight line, at least the Bravado Greenwood muscle car, it's relatively quick. I mean, it's not, you know, the fastest muscle car of all time, but it's not the slowest either. So this thing seems to actually get vehicles to stop really far away too, which I'm noticing right now, which is pretty cool. So that's neat as well. Overall, I think it's a really cool car, and I'm actually kind of glad they added it. Like, I would have rather seen, you know, a lot of other cars be, you know, police vehicles, but it's okay. You know, it's all right. It's not the end of the world, really. It's still a pretty cool car, and I think it is actually a good one to have in GTA Online. Now, this thing does come at a bit of a cost. Let me actually see what that cost is, because I can't remember since I bought it. It goes for, yeah, almost $5 million, which is crazy. So that is a lot of money. The trade price is, of course, available. That's what I would recommend for you to do, is to unlock the trade price if you are going to buy these cars, because, yeah, you save a lot of money, and they are very, very expensive. So, you know, almost $5 million for this thing. I can't say it's justified at all, to be honest, unless you're just balling out of control. I'm happy to keep it because we're going to definitely use these for manhunts and stuff like that. But for most people, I think you could probably kind of avoid buying it, to be completely real. It's a good vehicle, but it's not necessary to purchase. And if you really want a Greenwood, just get a regular Greenwood. You do not need the police variant, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say about the Bravado Greenwood Cruiser in Grand Theft Auto Online. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you learned something, a like is, of course, appreciated. If not, dislike. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Again, going for 300,000 this year. Let's make it happen. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Peace.